So it should be streaming now. Make sure it's working. Okay. Yep, we are live and it is working. All right. Switching to the first title. What's up? And we're going to show the painting next for about 5 seconds, and then we are live with Bottles of Red. And 3, 2, 1.
Single light on Cynthia, who sits alone at a table. She holds a glass of red wine. She takes a sip, sets it back down. Lights rise on rest of restaurant. Waiter watches Cynthia from afar. He has a tray with a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. He seems to be hesitant about delivering the bottle. It is clear that he intends to take it to Cynthia, but he doesn't feel right doing so. Elsewhere on stage, Kevin is sitting at another table with his back turned to the audience.
Excessively groomed facial hair of any shape disturbs me. A clean-shaven man looks neat while still being manly. Stubble is like, "Oh, I was out in the woods building a log cabin for my lover, and I guess I lost track of time, and now I have a couple of days' worth of business on my face." Ugh, that is so hot. Anything with precise lines or angles make me think that the guy stands in front of his bathroom mirror with tweezers and little scissors, spending an inordinate amount of time thinking about how to frame his cheekbones and chin in the most flattering way. Not manly. Not hot. It defeats the whole point of having facial hair, which is, by the way, to show that you don't have time to waste on such things as personal grooming because you're too busy building log cabins and slaying orcs.
Slaying orcs.
Right.
A 1997 Pinot Noir from Oregon.
A poor vintage with few wines of note.
So, you would like me to take it away?
Please.
Yes, madam.
You could take it to him.
Yes, madam.
I'll take it.
Ah, very good, sir.
You would.
What was that?
You would take that crap.
I take crap from you all day long, so why not just keep the cycle going?
1997 Pinot Noir from Oregon.
Yes, thank you. You can leave the bottle. We won't need the second glass.
Very good, sir.
You always ask for 2 glasses.
Well, we always sit together.
Not tonight.
Nope.
Waiter,
Yes, madam.
what is your feeling on facial hair?
Madam?
You have a mustache.
Yes, I do.
Never mind.
Would you like a different selection from the cellar?
That's what I'm here for, isn't it? Of course it is. You run a fine establishment here, Benjamin. You're always wonderful and helpful. Your wine list is the best in town. That's why I always come here.
Thank you, madam.
Call me Helen.
I'm sorry, madam. I will go and get you something wonderful now.
Call you Helen.
Sure, why not?
Well, first off, because your name is Cynthia.
He doesn't know that.
He most certainly does. We come here all the time.
That doesn't mean he knows my name isn't Helen.
And how are you paying for this tonight? Well, this wine tonight?
As if it were any of your business. I'll be using my American Express card.
Right.
What?
Is your name on it?
Of course.
Right.
I see.
Why would you want him to call you by your fake name anyways?
Don't I look like a Helen?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No. So why do it?
To build some rapport.
Really?
Of course.
A 2001 Tempranillo varietal from the Rioja region of Spain.
Oh, that was an excellent vintage.
Yes, madam.
Nevertheless, it is universally held to be one of the best vintages to come out of Spain in decades.
I'm not really a fan.
There's a surprise.
What is your problem? Why did you even come here?
Because that's what I do. We taste wines. I taste wines. For fun.
Really? For fun?
What else would you call it? It has been the routine for the last 10 years. Every Thursday night, our little retreat. I don't expect a couple of bad decisions on your part to alter my routine.
My bad decisions.
Yes.
Madam,
Yes.
I like facial hair. Sometimes a full beard is okay, but mostly I'd like a mustache that is thick, like Tom Selleck's. That's who I try to model mine after. Magnum P.I. was sort of a role model to me as a kid growing up. The reruns of that show played every day after school, and I knew that if I could look like him and be clever like him, then I could be cool and get myself some ladies and a really cool car.
You think it was the mustache?
It's definitely part of it.
I don't think so. In all circumstances, a mustache looks silly.
Oh, I see. Excuse me.
You're such a critical bitch. I don't know how I've put up with it all these years.
It was the sex.
No, it can't be that. You're critical of that too. I can't think of a single thing that you aren't critical about.
Well, Kevin, it's nice to know how you really feel about me.
Well, what have I got to lose? You've told me you won't sleep with me because of this.
Kevin turns around fully for the first time. He has a soul patch.
You've got a soul patch. You should be glad I'm only refusing to sleep with you. That creepy little thing warrants immediate divorce.
I might just keep it then.
You want a divorce?
Of course not. But I do want to hear something positive from you once in a while.
I say positive things.
Tell me one thing that you're positive about.
I'm positive Benjamin would get more women without the mustache.
Really? That's what you've got to say. In this one instance, when you can make or break our life together, you go for a statement like that? A bad joke.
That wasn't a joke. He would do better without the mustache. He's a handsome guy, rugged, sexy even, but mustaches look silly. Period.
I'm leaving.
A goatee can be nice. Or it can mean the guy is a total asshole. It depends on the shape of the face, I think.
Waiter re-enters. He is now clean-shaven.
Tom Selleck didn't land that many women on Magnum P.I. He spent most of the time with his buddies and that little butler. That's what's wrong with your theory. Now, Captain Kirk. He's a clean-shaven guy who got all sorts of women. I'm pretty sure he kissed a different one every show. Did he have a mustache? No. Did he overly groom? No. Was he all man? Absolutely. There's a much better standard to hold yourself to.
Think so.
Absolutely. Call me Helen, Benjamin.
Why?
Because I want to feel like the most beautiful woman in the world right now.
A 2005 Cabernet Sauvignon from Columbia Valley, Washington State.
The wine of the year. There isn't a single thing wrong with that wine. It's perfection.
I know.
You've never served it to us before.
No, I was saving it for just you, Helen.
Okay, we have moved on to the Snow Job title card. The players, please turn on the cameras. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. 1 second. I'm going to give us a countdown, and then you can go. 3, 2, 1.
At Rise, Jack Frost stands at an easel presenting graphs to the Snow Queen, who sits at an executive-style desk.
So, as you can see, the effects of global warming have had a direct impact on our market share. We're just not covering the same range we used to. We must make a bold move to reestablish our dominance in the first and fourth quarters.
What would you suggest?
Well, I think it's time to look at moving beyond our traditional regional markets. Summer has already made similar moves, and it's gone quite well for them. Just look at the North Pole.
Yes, the ice cap isn't what it used to be.
Nothing is.
Right. We've clearly been falling behind our competition, but we've done things in a certain way for generations, centuries really. And why? Because that way works. We look to the poles for our strength.
The poles are melting.
We merely need to solidify our base.
You're in denial. We're losing ground.
Ice.
What?
Ice, not ground. There's no ground at the North Pole.
What about the South Pole?
Fine. There is ground there. Are you happy?
No, that's where we're meeting right now.
Is this about us?
What? No.
Oh, you still can't get over that we're no longer romantically involved.
Can we keep this strictly professional?
Fine.
But, the nights were always colder when we spent them together.
Oh, Jack, let it go.
The data doesn't lie, Elsa. Summer's doing something right, and we're not. They've moved in on territory that used to be yours and mine.
Ours. Together.
Right.
Right. So you're saying we should try something new, add a little variety into our routine?
I guess that's one way of looking at it.
I'm listening.
Let's make it snow somewhere they'll never expect it. Somewhere the mortals are totally unequipped for. Arizona.
Arizona is a non-starter. I've seen the numbers. Going after summer and their off-season home base would drain our resources and potentially cost us everything.
You're probably right. How about one of last year's test markets?
I don't know. Where are you thinking?
Seattle.
The place with all the rain?
Right. They already have winter precipitation. Between you and me, we can shift that to snow with minimal effort. Last year's blizzard proves that the mortals there will effectively turn a day's worth of snow cleanup into a week or more of inaction. That's at least 700% growth. Great ROI.
Nice. I like it. Let's move on this Seattle idea. Let's double last year's output and give them 2 blizzard this year. Next year, we can look at expanding farther south. Before you know it, snow in Tijuana.
Right. Well, thank you for your time, Your Majesty. Marketing is going to love this. Snow in Snohomish.
Oh, nice.
Sleet ice in Seattle.
That one needs work.
Yes, ma'am.
La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da.
Okay, in the woods all around. Let's get the cast members up. We're on the title card right now. Okay, I'm switching over to the painting. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At Rise, Bear waits near a clearing in the woods, partially hidden behind a tree. She is waiting for someone, and she is scared. Alligator rushes into the clearing, carrying a torch.
It looks like we lost them.
Are you sure?
As sure as I can be, given the circumstances.
Well, okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm hiding.
No.
Well, I can hide if I want to.
No.
Well, do you want me to come out in the open?
Honestly, I don't care one way or another.
Well, then why do you keep saying no?
Because you're not hiding.
Well, yes, I am.
I can see you.
Well, sure, but you knew where to look.
I didn't have to know. I could see you anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's dark, and I was behind a tree.
It is. You are. And you're a bear. A big bear. Take a look at yourself. Take a look at the tree. Think about it.
Well, I did choose sort of a small tree.
Yeah.
How much farther do we have to go? I'm getting hungry.
You're always hungry.
I'm not hungry right now. I said I'm getting hungry.
Is there a difference?
Well, I think so.
Oh. I still don't see them.
Who?
The man with the hat and his pig.
Oh, right. Them.
So, I guess we can have a snack.
Awesome!
Yeah. A little downtime, a moment of rest before we make the long trek to freedom.
Well, I am glad we got out of there, but I'm just a little I'm a little.
You're not a little anything. You're a bear, my friend.
Well, sure, but I'm not playing word games. Not a game at all. I'm a little concerned about our plan.
It's a great plan.
Well,
It's working so far, right?
I guess.
I don't want to hear another word about it.
A loud sound is heard, somewhat distance away.
What was that?
A loud noise. Maybe they found us. Put out your torch.
It's the only light we've got.
It's also the only light out here in the woods. It's dark. It makes it easy for us to find.
You have a point there.
And it could start a forest fire. Only you can prevent
Don't start with me. Just because you're a bear.
It is not just because I'm a bear. You're literally the only one out here with an open flame. You're the one who needs to put it out. Please. I don't want to get caught. And I don't want him to find us. And I also don't want to be caught in a big fire.
Fine.
See. That's better.
You're going to have to take the lead from here on out.
But I don't know the way.
I can tell you the way. You have better night vision.
Oh, we make a good team.
I hate this.
But I thought.
Oh, no. I didn't mean I hate this. We are a good team. And I wouldn't want to be out here with anyone else on this big adventure. But I truly never thought I'd be in the middle of a pine forest hiding from a pig.
That's fair.
I mean, come on. I'm an alligator.
And I'm a bear.
The first time I tried to escape from the refuge, the man had dogs.
Yeah, dogs can move quick.
They can. They did.
And you're not so quick.
No. But I'm smart, and I almost made it.
You are smart. You are the only alligator that I know who knows how to use a torch and how to wear a vest and how to talk.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I know my particular skill set seems exceptionally unlikely, but that's because I've been working on making myself a better person.
Well, you mean alligator, not person.
No, I mean person. Every day I've spent in that refuge, I've learned how to be more like the man who keeps us caged. I've learned from other people too, the ones who come to see us animals. I'm not just a simple alligator anymore.
You're saying you've changed?
Of course! As a simple alligator, I was unable to outrun the dogs. I was out here alone in a weird place that no alligator should ever be.
You're not alone anymore.
That's true. I found you.
Yeah.
And you could have taken care of the dogs. One look at you and they'd have run the other way. But a pig.
A pig won't run away?
Absolutely not. They are curious creatures with minds of evil.
Oh, I've never heard that about a pig before.
Now you have.
Well, I guess so.
I'm telling you, that ranger has found himself a perfect ally. Curse my luck!
So, this might seem like a dumb question.
Yeah?
Why not just kill the pig and eat it? Problem solved.
Well, you see, I don't eat meat. And I'm a pacifist.
What? You're an alligator.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to be a better person.
Right. People eat meat, and they're quite violent creatures overall.
Sure, but I didn't say I'm trying to be a person. I said a better person. I have morals and ethics to uphold.
I see. What if I...
The man's always been nice to me. I've learned a lot from him.
Okay, well, what about then if I,
So perhaps you should go on without me.
What? Well, I mean, I could go off on my own, I guess, but then you'd miss out on the big adventure.
I would, but I'm not sure I'm ready for that adventure. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking to begin with. Alaska is no place for an alligator. I belong in warmer climes. A tropical hotspot like here in Washington State.
I don't think that's a...
Besides, you can move faster without me in tow. You can see in the dark. You can blend in with your surroundings better. The woods are your natural home. I can't see anything without the torch, and I get really sluggish without sunshine.
And you want to stay in Washington?
Yeah, I mean, the ranger gives me everything I need, and a heat lamp. That makes a lot of things better.
I can't believe what you're saying. After all that we went through to get this far, I mean, we've been planning this escape for months.
Yeah, but like you said, it isn't a very good plan.
I said I had concerns.
Right.
And you don't want to go to Alaska with me anymore.
Not really.
But it's a giant wilderness, and there's all sorts of berries and fish, and like...
I know, and it's going to be great for you.
A huge commotion can be heard getting nearer. Clearly, there is a very big hog making its way through the underbrush.
You need to go. And as soon as you're on your way, I'll light the torch. They'll see me and take me back. You'll make it safely to Alaska.
You make it sound so simple.
Well, it is. Go.
Thank you. See you later, alligator.
Really? Really?
I'm sorry I had to.
Come here, you.
Oh. You were never really planning on going, were you?
Not really. No. Just helping a friend.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I can't bear anymore.
You're trying to kill this moment.
I can't let you hog all the attention.
Your puns are hurting me.
When I pause to think
Just
about
go.
it. You really are a good person.
Crocodile tears. Oh, that's not only terrible, it's inaccurate. Well, it seems like a good head start. Here we go. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy! Suey!
Okay, we're on to the August Wee title screen. So if we could get the players up for that. Switching over. Okay, we're all good to go. Okay, and give us a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
This play is meant to be approached as an abstract physical piece involving aerialism and other schools of physicality and circus arts. At Rise, the stage is in complete darkness, except for a few shafts of light dancing through space like sunlight filtering through the deepest recesses of the ocean. The lights dance about, and then start to spiral inward. They come to rest on the end of an aerialist's rope. The shafts go to darkness.
Yeah.
A spotlight finds Julian descending the aerialist's rope. They are in the fetal position. After a moment, they descend. They reach the floor as lights come up and reveal a huge painter's canvas on the back wall. Julian stands facing the giant canvas. They explore the canvas by examining the sides of it, running their fingers along the surface, sniffing it. They back away to look at the canvas in its entirety.
So this is it? No, paint. I need paint and rocks.
Avery enters. Their silhouette is seen on the canvas. They move with the grace of a cat on the prowl. They carry a painter's tray of black paint and a small bucket of rocks. They set them down. Julian dips the rocks into the paint and starts to drag them on the surface of the canvas slowly. Julian continues with ever-increasing intensity and speed until they begin to throw the painted rocks at the canvas.
Throwing rocks?
Yes.
What did the rock ever do to you?
Nothing.
There must be a better answer.
Maybe.
Do you have anything else?
Just myself.
Try that.
If I must.
Julian dips both of their hands into paint, one after the other. They let the excess drip off their hands, then start toward the canvas. Avery starts to climb the rope.
More. Touch it.
I did. I am touching it.
Immerse yourself. Your whole self.
Like this?
It's a start.
Julian takes their arms out of the paint. They begin to press their body against the canvas, slowly putting one body part on it and then the next.
I need a drink.
What kind?
I don't know. Whatever tastes good.
Yeah.
This is art, man.
Yeah.
Did you see Charlie with Beth?
Yeah.
He knows.
What?
He knows how to do it.
Yeah.
I'll never get a woman like that.
No.
Maybe I will.
No.
You're right. I won't. Charlie can have that kind of woman. I don't need that kind of woman.
No.
Come down,
No.
please.
No.
I need another color.
What color?
I don't know. What color is a woman?
Orange.
Avery descends the rope. They start to go.
Is that right?
It will be.
You sure?
You'll see.
Avery exits. Julian looks at the canvas, then falls to the floor in agony. After a moment, they pick up the tray of paint. They consider throwing at the canvas, but then start to apply it to themselves with their fingers. Avery returns pulling a wagon full with buckets of paint in a variety of colors, as well as spray paint cans and more paint trays and paint rollers.
I love you.
No.
I do, and you know it.
I know.
Orange?
Yes.
Why is it so hard?
It has to be.
For the reward, the payoff?
It is worth it.
Really?
Trust me.
I do. No brushes?
No. What are you painting?
You.
Really?
Yes.
You need me to pose?
No. I can see you in here. I love you.
I know.
You are everything I think. Everything I do.
What are you thinking about now then?
You.
What about me?
What you'd be like if you were an ape.
Avery takes on the characteristics of a large ape.
I am an ape.
Yes, you are. Primitive and forceful, lethargic and beautiful.
Avery lolls around on the ground like a gorilla resting.
Yeah.
What do you eat, Abe?
Bananas and maple syrup.
You want some now?
No.
Oh. Where do you live?
In a thorn bush.
You do not.
Yes, I do. I live inside it, where the thorns poke me. They poke me all the time until I bleed. I bleed, and I think I am bleeding. An ape and bleeding. And then I spin my wool.
Wool? Where do you get wool?
From my back. I'm a very woolly ape.
Yes, you are.
Avery pulls a cargo net from a trap door in the floor. They lower 2 hooks from above, attach the cargo net, raise it, secure it, and then climb it, weaving their arms through the netting so that they are completely outstretched as they hang onto the piece.
I spin my wool and weave my web. I wish I could fly too, but I cannot. I am here in my web wishing I could fly, but the sky is too high, and I am just an ape in a web of wool.
You are a very weird ape.
Yes, but it's just as you imagined.
True.
Julian paints for a while. Avery whistles a slow, sad tune. The image that Julian paints is entirely made of straight lines and is located as high as they can reach on the canvas. Avery continues to whistle their tune. Julian takes a paint roller, runs it through the black paint, and paints a single swath over the top portion of what they just painted.
That's a nice song. You seem very calm.
For now, it's time for a rest.
Sleep?
No, just rest.
I am happy. Oof, I must clean. I'm a mess. Look at my arms. I am dirty, but I am happy.
Good. Then I'm happy too.
Avery frees theirself from the netting of the cargo net and lets themselves down to the ground. They stand next to Julian and take in the picture that is taking shape on the giant canvas.
It looks different than before.
I'm not done.
No,
I can't reach high enough.
you need a ladder.
Yes, but
What about boxes? We have boxes.
boxes would work. Get me boxes.
I'll bring boxes.
Good. That's good.
Avery enters with a box.
Here's one.
Avery puts the box down, then exits.
Yes, with one, I can reach high enough to paint a tree or a house, maybe.
Avery returns with another box.
And another.
Avery places the second box next to the other one, then exits.
With two, I can paint the sky and the clouds and the birds.
Avery brings in a third box.
This makes 3. That should help.
With 3, I can reach the moon, the stars, and the heavens themselves.
Yes.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. It means a lot.
You mean a lot to me.
Thank you. I don't deserve you.
No. Do you need anything else?
I need an egg.
Of course. How big?
Really big. humongous.
I will find you an egg. I will search high and low. Hey, egg. Where are you, egg?
I am the cock crowing at dawn. I sing. Cock-a-doo, cock-a-doo-doo.
Is it morning then?
No. Cock-a-doo-doo.
Why do you crow so loudly?
I don't know.
Here.
Yes.
Avery pushes an immense egg onto the stage as if processing before royalty.
It's my egg.
Julian runs to the rope. They climb rapidly.
Now what are you doing?
I have something to say. Listen, world, listen. Listen. I have nothing to say. Nothing at all.
Julian climbs back down, defeated.
You should be down here tending to your egg, keeping it safe. It seems to be okay. It's really big.
It's beautiful. It's perfect as it is.
Will you paint it?
No.
Why not?
Mm.
Then I guess I'll eat it.
No.
You're not going to paint it, and I'm hungry.
I will paint it then.
Only to stop me from eating it?
Because that's what it takes.
Get started then.
I will. Oh, but look at me. I'm covered in filth. I must clean myself off before I touch this precious egg.
Go ahead, clean yourself. I'll watch the egg. I'll sit on it like a mother goose.
Mother goose.
Why not? I'll tell it stories and sing it songs and keep it safe and warm. Go wash up.
All right. I'll go. Don't tell it stories. And don't eat it.
I won't.
Good.
Avery tries to sit on the egg, but cannot get a good perch. They eventually sit next to the egg and look intensely at it. It does nothing. After a long time staring at the egg, they get up and walk to the boxes. As they turn their back, the egg turns green. The entire area turns green. Avery climbs quickly to the top of the pile of boxes. They watch in awe as the egg flashes red, then white, then back to green.
It is beautiful.
The egg cracks open. One side falls completely away, and a bird is seen curled up within the egg. She opens her eyes, looks around, closes her eyes, then slowly unfolds her limbs and emerges from the egg.
Look, look.
What's that?
I don't know, but it's exciting.
Oh, it is. I must paint it. It is beautiful and fast and dangerous.
It is beautiful.
It's scary and exciting. Not like anything. Unique. I must paint it, possess it, have it.
The bird gets up and trots to the rope. She climbs the rope and extends her body perpendicular to it as she spins.
Do you love it?
I do.
Me too.
I wish I could fly.
Gorillas don't fly.
I'm not a gorilla anymore.
Oh, what are you now?
Just me. Hello up there.
I liked you better as an ape.
What? You liked me better as...
An ape.
I see. Hello. You're beautiful. And I love you.
I'll still paint you, even if you're not an ape. You disappoint me.
All right.
A spotlight with a golden hue shines on the bird. The rest of the stage goes dark. She sings a mournful, tuneless song. Mixed with her voice is the sound of her whistling. A spotlight comes up on Avery, now distanced from the rope, but watching the bird. Julian sits in darkness.
It's my bird, you know.
I know.
Leave it alone then.
All right.
With a cry, the bird plummets down the rope. The spotlight follows her descent. Just before she reaches the ground, Avery runs to catch her and does. Lights come up on the whole stage as Avery sets the bird gently to the ground. She scampers to the boxes and climbs to the top one where she perches and starts to inspect her right hand, as if it is a completely new discovery.
I said leave her alone.
She was falling.
You...
She could have been hurt. I saved her.
She didn't need to be saved.
Maybe not.
And if she did, I would have saved her.
Not from over there, you wouldn't.
I must paint.
Are you going to name her?
No. She already has a name. We must discover it, the name that fits her. Here, you paint for a while. I must get to know my bird.
But I can't.
You must.
I'm scared.
Me too.
This is completely new to me.
Me too.
Julian sits on one of the lower boxes next to the bird. Avery steps up on the other lower box and stares at the canvas.
What if I ruin your masterpiece?
You won't. Stick to the sky. Paint the sky, nothing else.
Just the sky, up high.
Right.
Avery starts to paint the uppermost reaches of the canvas a light blue color. Julian puts his arm around the bird. She wriggles free and jumps off the boxes. She runs to the cargo net and climbs it.
Bird, come back! Bird! The bird ran away from me.
She'll come back.
I don't think she will.
Give her time.
Okay.
Julian sits at the base of the cargo net, watching the bird.
How much time?
I don't know. Is this all right?
What? No, you ruined it. Here, give it to me. I'll do it.
You're mad. I knew you would be.
I'm not mad at you.
That's good.
I'm mad at myself.
Why?
Where are the rocks?
From before?
Yes.
Over there.
Can you get them for me?
Of course. Haven't you moved past them? They were so violent. Not guided, not smooth. They're beautiful.
Sometimes violence is beautiful.
You think so?
Yes.
Hello?
She's mine.
Already said that.
Stay away from her.
She's stuck.
She's fine. She'll come back. You said so.
Do you love her?
No, I do.
All right.
There. The sky is done.
Are you stuck? Are you caught in my web?
She's caught in your web.
I think so.
You bastard.
What?
Let her go. You're trying to take her from me.
I am not.
What are you doing then?
Trying to save her.
You're always trying to save her. What are you trying to save her from?
From
me. You're trying to save her from me. Trying to keep her to yourself.
No.
You said she's beautiful.
She is.
You said you love her,
I do.
but I love her.
I love you.
Liar.
Julian runs to the wagon, pulls out the paintball gun. Avery helps the bird out of the web.
Come on. You're safe now. Let's get down, all right?
Get away from her.
Both Avery and the bird reach the ground. Both see Julian brandishing the weapon. The bird bolts for the rope and climbs as high as she can.
What are you doing? You're scaring her.
You've ruined everything. You ruined the sky. You ruined my bird. You ruined everything. Everything.
Julian violently turns toward the canvas and pulls the trigger. As the first paintball flies towards the painting, the stage goes dark. Many more paintballs are fired. A spotlight comes up on the bird, who descends the rope in jerky motions as if shot. There's another red mark at her chest. Another spotlight catches Avery running to catch her. They cradle her in their arms and let her to the ground. She is dead. Avery kisses the bird. One last shot is fired. The stage lights flash bright red for a moment. Avery, too, is dead. The spotlights go out, and the stage is dark.
See? She was beautiful. You were beautiful.
Lights come up on the canvas. Julian, Avery, and the bird are left in silhouette. Julian goes to the bird, plucks a long feather from it, and walks to the paint tray. They drag the feather through paint, and then find a place on the canvas that might resemble an eye or a heart. They make a single descending stroke with the feather from the corner of the eye to the bottom of the canvas.
So, this is it.
Okay, we are on the end screen. Are we stopping the feed now?